Hey, it's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching. We are here at the ITEXPO Tech Super Show 2025 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with Harald Braun, who is the CEO of Guident. Harald, how are you?
Very good, Rich. Thanks very much for being here. Great morning. Good to be here at Fort Lauderdale with you together at the show.
Likewise. So your company is a leader in the autonomous space. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, at Guident we started at 2019, and one of the mantras, one of the vision was to make autonomous vehicles safer. And I wanted to do that through a software platform. We are not manufacturing autonomous vehicles, we're just working with the manufacturers and building our software on top of their AV stack, of their software stack. So, that software piece is called tail assist and teleoperation, so that we can take over an autonomous vehicle when it is in a mishap situation or doesn't know what to do. We are able then to not only monitor and see what's wrong, but we can also take control of this vehicle and get it out of harm's way. That's what we do, and in addition, we put also as a second solution a watchbot, a robot put our software in there, connected to the autonomous or to the remote monitoring control center, which we have in Boca Raton right now, and connect the robot as well to this control center. In case of a mishap of the robot, we can take over control of the robot as well.
Fantastic. So you're able to, it's really just ensuring the safety of devices, whether they are driving vehicles, robots, whatever the vehicle is. Does it work with drones as well? Is it any kind of vehicle?
Any kind of vehicle. So we are vehicle agnostic. So any kind of autonomous vehicle, whether this is a car, a truck, a logistic device, a delivery device, whatever it is, right? But we saw our first movement, or the movement of autonomous vehicles. We saw customers using it in a geofenced area, slow speed, and in a fixed route environment. So my definition with the engineering team was, at the moment, not door to door like Waymo and others. They can be our customers, but the first move advantage have vehicles, shuttles, for example, which act in a geofenced area, fixed route, and slow speed. So that's what our design criteria are, but we can also do door-to-door services. That's when we started, and now we have many opportunities with municipalities, with private enterprises, like big business campuses, like Boca Raton, where our headquarters is, the Boca Raton Innovation Campus, one of the most historic buildings in the United States, because the desktop was born there. That's the former IBM headquarter building, where the laptop or the desktop was born. That's where we are today, and that's a huge business campus. It's actually the largest, the biggest business campus in Florida. That's where we have an agreement with the management team to build our shuttle services out there. And by the way, also the robot area, so to do surveillance and also inspections of that building. But there are university companies, hospital campuses, and big residential areas, whatever you have, right? So there's a big movement right now there. Last 6-9 months were just crazy good.
And, it's important that we ensure the safety of autonomous vehicles, because even though some of these vehicles are safer, or some of the technologies are safer than actual human drivers, there's just such a large amount of attention drawn to an autonomous accident that it's crucial that we do everything we can to minimize those accidents, increase the safety level, and just try to kind of bridge us to the autonomous future that eventually will come.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. And software can help us making these decisions, or making. We have at the moment 16 patents, right? Most of them are granted. We have one patent in Europe, for example, which is applicable to 20 countries. Everything we're doing is patented. There's one particular patent in there, which is, of course, one is for teleoperation, which is granted. The other one is predict and prevent. Meaning we can, with an AI platform which we are using, all the information we have from the environment, from the car, and whatever we have on data, we have a model that we can predict an event to happen on the remote monitoring control center, which we have in Boca Raton, huge, like really NASA style, right? we get an alarm. The vehicle is maybe green, and now suddenly it gets yellow. Our remote control operator actually tips into that vehicle and see what's wrong, what's happening here, right? Is it something with the vehicle? Is it something with the environment? What is it? And then this person, this remote control operator, can actually then decide, does the vehicle want to assist, right? Do we need to assist the software? Or is there something to be happening that we say we take over control of it? And then we can take over control, override the autonomous vehicle stack, and take control, get it out of harm's way, move it somewhere else, put a different waypoint in there, do a different route or whatever. And by the way, very important, from all of our customers, they love it when they are in an autonomous level 4 vehicle. Again, no steering wheel, no pedals, that somebody is in there on the screen. There is a human somewhere else in a remote monitoring control center. And they see that human, and the human can interact with them, and they can interact with the human. We call that personal communication module within the vehicle. They love it because they see the driver, but the driver is not in the vehicle, the driver is outside the vehicle. That gives them comfort, peace of mind, but see also there is somebody in case something happens.
Yeah, I know that I would feel more comfortable with that as well, right? Just personally. So for the people watching, it sounds to me like if there's a manufacturer of drones, of cars, of robots, of any kind of vehicle that's got some kind of autonomous future, your solutions can help them.
Can absolutely help them. And again, this is totally agnostic to any of the vehicles. We can put our software in there, and the vehicle normally has cameras, LiDAR systems or whatever. Everything will be integrated. We have a little device, which is like, you can think about it like a little router, which is in the device. We call that vehicle teleoperation unit, which is in the vehicle, and with that allows us to interact with the vehicle with 3 ways of communication. We got 2 grants for that from Space Florida, actually, and the grants were with satellite communication. So we have 3 ways of communication to the vehicle. Public mobile network, 4G, 5G, any G in the future, right? Second, private networks. And the third one is with satellite. And we got the first grant with a GEO orbit. The second grant was for the LEO orbit. And the third grant, which we are, the application is due on next week, Tuesday, but we apply it on Friday, and you cannot imagine what that is. We are actually do bonding between the 3 orbits, LEO, MEO, GEO. That means what we normally, you and I used to do many, many years ago, that we do handoffs between the base station on the ground level. Now we do handoffs in the orbits between LEO, MEO, GEO. That's a new innovation. We have done that, and we apply for another grant on Friday. And we'll see what happens.
So congratulations. So your background is you're CEO of Nokia Siemens Networks, and so you really know the wireless space well. And so the reason why this is important is that you're going to have the best connectivity ever to these vehicles to ensure that if there is an issue that you don't have a dead spot in terms of, there's no coverage. So
yes,
you're maximizing the chances that there will be some connectivity to ensure, again, your mission to be as safe as possible with autonomous vehicles.
Yes, and the most important is to have the lowest latency. The lowest glass-to-glass latency from the glass of the camera in the car to the glass of the monitor in the remote monitoring control center. We see that we have the lowest latency from all the competitors with that what we have. And by the way, that is also a patented solution. And then you're absolutely right. Where we have dead spots, where we have anything else, we can connect to the satellite. And it is a seamless handover. Right? And of course, what you said before, as a CEO from Siemens Communication, later then for Nokia, and then in between also for Aviat Networks, right? So still on NASDAQ, still going well, right? We have a lot of knowledge from that. But also our team, they are telecommunication experts. And we hire, of course, people. By the way, we are hiring, right? And they are telecommunication experts, but also autonomous vehicle experts, and they know the latest of the latest, computer science technologies. So that between the business the business, the people who ran businesses, right, were very well served, in the past, running businesses, and the younger people coming from school, and this situation working together with the wiser business people and the younger people coming from school, we have established a very good culture that respect each other, and I have to say that works very well. Everybody's contributing to each other. It's fantastic.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much, Rick. As always, good show, and I'm looking forward to it.